Hello? Hello? Okay. You guys should now hear me. Sorry about that. So, first day back, gonna be some kinks in the system. So, um, yeah, basically what I was saying is I had a short on last night. The short got me stopped out. I thought the market would pull back some of this move from the news that Trump and the U.S. has signed a deal with Iran, but that does not appear to be the case. So, trade what you see. I do have some bots running all times, and you can see they just recently took a long, and that was good. So, um, right now we're flat, and we're just waiting for the next opportunity. You can see on my screens that I'm looking for a buy in Palantir, a buy in Meta, and SpaceX. I'll continue to day trade. I would imagine, I haven't looked at SpaceX yet today, but I would imagine it is up in the pre-market. Yeah, we're up almost 5%. I was actually listening to the New Market Wizards book, which is really good. I recommend everyone listen to it if you're a day trader. Um, I was on the Lance Bernstein chapter, and he was talking about one of his trades being that IPO drift after the first day, and that's exactly what you're getting today. SpaceX back to 170. Good day trading opportunity with that on Friday, and I think that can continue. Excuse me. Yeah, so we'll see what kind of trades here develop. Thanks for being with us this morning, and apologize for the technical difficulties. And I will try to get this information out to you guys, and we can see how that goes. If you haven't already, check out comparePropFunds.com. We just launched a new website. We still have some old parts of the site. Haven't completely finished it, but wanted to get something out to you guys. Extremely comprehensive website now. It should be your definitive go-to website. We have literally every piece of information about every prop firm that you can compare and gain insight on, whether it's what country is allowed, to expert reviews, and more importantly, the details of every account. One thing you guys probably know if you're in the prop firm space is the information out there is sparse, it's segmented, but some really cool features for you on comparePropFirms.com. We used to be ComparePropFunds, but comparePropFirms.com. Check us out. We do earn a small commission on some of our affiliate relationships, which we appreciate. Some of them we don't have. Obviously, Top Step doesn't have any partners, and so on and so forth. But let us know if you have any questions, and check us out. Give us some feedback. But we're really excited about what we're providing for you guys. Some super insightful information and super accurate. We have set up all kinds of APIs and utilized AI to get the first party information accurate and disseminated, so you can come here and figure out exactly what prop firm you want to work with and what account is best for you. But yeah, it looks like I want to be day trading SpaceX, so we'll continue to check and watch that as we continue to just melt higher. So if you're looking at it right now, you're reading about up 900 points. That includes the contract switch, which is anywhere between 300 to 400 point difference. So about half of what you're seeing is from the market moving up, and the other half is moving from the June to September contract, because the June contract expires a lot of people move the week before on Friday. We like to have one day of information, and so we can set up all our pivots and confirm volume. And so today you have more volume on the September contract, so you want to be trading the September contract now if you're trading NASDAQ or ES futures. Check it out. But a lot of stocks definitely moving higher. Yeah, SpaceX was back in the 170s. I'm just trying to see. So yeah, hopefully we have the audio. I will adjust that for tomorrow. We're going to be on going to probably start usually with an hour. I don't want to just have like dead space where I'm just sitting here. I want to see if you guys be able to see trades. You can see the last trade worked out pretty well. And I don't want to sit in front of the camera all the time. I want to kind of ease back into it. So yeah, and half of trading is just waiting. So, you don't always have to be in a trade. If you're new, being in a trade all the time is exactly what will get you to blow up your account. Yeah. So, nice bounce from last week. We put in our low on Wednesday. That would dovetail with a classic. Well, it does look like technically Tuesday was the low of the week. Crude seems to have fallen out of bed. You're looking at crude at 80. The dollar back at 100. Gold climbing. Silver climbing. So, I do think people believe, the market definitely believes that this war is actually over this time. I know we've had a president who has ended this war several times. Don't want to be political on this, but, what the president does and says does relate to the market, so you can't be ignoring it all. And truth of the matter is, things might actually be done and solved today. So, ooh, that's good. So yeah, if you haven't, check us out at comparePropFirms.com. Give us a like, give us a follow. Hopefully we can make this more exciting. It is Monday morning, and what I just want to provide for you guys is just kind of some trading opportunities, something a little different. A lot of people are trading prop firms, and that's only a fraction of what I've been doing. I've been a full-time trader since 2020. COVID kind of pushed me into it. Obviously, like a lot of people sitting at home, but the stock market's still open, and it was just going straight up. Fortunate to ride that wave, and then not so fortunate in 2022 to not understand that we were turning to a bear market and gotten in a bit of trouble. But learned a lot from that experience. I can honestly say I'm a profitable trader, and I am a full-time trader. It is my only source of income for the most part. And I love it. It's something I continue to do. Um, and yeah. So nothing yet. We'll take this next setup if it comes. Right now, I'm gonna update. I gotta update some of this. Upside target being 635. Let's put that in there. Not 35, right? Okay, so not super high. Let's see here. Downside target. God, there's a number of them. Let's do 613. All right. Cool. So you should see those updates. Still going to stay bullish. It does look like we're headed back towards all-time highs. Which I find a bit hard to believe. This would be a really good zone to fail at. I really don't want to see, if I want to maintain kind of an overall bearish long-term view, if we get back above 728 in NASDAQ and futures, I'll probably abandon hope on any short trades. But right now the momentum's higher, and you got to stay bullish because realistically we've been bullish since March, and there's no reason not to think that can't continue. So let me just check out some of my other core positions. Alright. Palantir back to 130. That's good. Oh, sorry for yawning. I was up late finishing things with the site and finishing things with this live stream, and I guess I still forgot to put a microphone on my stream. So glad we figured that out sooner than later, so I wasn't talking to you guys for an hour or two. But I'm going to probably only stay up for about an hour today. We really don't have any earnings to talk about. Canopy Growth, did they report already? Let's see. Really just need to dial up my setup, so apologize if you're like, hey, this stream sucks. It feels like it sucks, but is FOMC week, so generally speaking, Thursday is the best day to trade this week. Usually after the FOMC, the day after, you should have direction. You usually start seeing the direction after the Fed chair gets off the mic. So that's usually for like the last, it can be 30 minutes to an hour. Warsh is giving his first press conference today, right? So we have the statement at 2 o'clock Eastern, and at 2:30 Eastern, Warsh gets on the mic. He talks 30 to 60 minutes after Q&A. Then the market starts to be directional, and then Thursday, whatever that direction is, it's usually one of the best trading days of the month because it's a very directional trade. The algos, everyone's kind of pivoting based on how the FOMC meeting goes, how the dot plot comes out, and what he says. So no one's ever heard Warsh talk as the Fed chair, so it should be pretty volatile. So leading up to it is more positioning, obviously with the news of the deal in Iran. That's why the market's kind of melted up. But that could obviously change once the market opens. A lot of cases I have seen, it doesn't take long to just suck out the premium that's added on a rollover. So you should roll over today or tomorrow. After tomorrow, you should not be trading the June contract. You really want to make sure you're trading the September contract with the most volume. Let's get a volume update. I know you guys are seeing almost 500,000 contracts already traded. That's a pretty high number. I like to use bar charts. They're pretty good, free. Quick comparison. Barchart.com, futures. And we've got volume is 74. Okay, I don't know where my volume figure is coming from. I'll have to confirm that data. But I've got 74,000 contracts, which seems much more reasonable. On September contract, 53,000 on the June contract. So you still have some decent liquidity on the June contract if you're accidentally trading that now, but the higher volume is the September contract. So that's the one I'm trading. That's the one I would recommend you trade. And where the melt up kind of continues. And we'll check the audio. We'll check the experience people are having on this first stream. And there we go. Quick short. That looks like it's... Oh, it's a long. Yeesh. That's not good. Put up an L there, bot. My bot's more of a momentum bot. I really don't take a lot of the bot trades. There are specific hours of the day and days of the week that I focus my size on. I've got some bots taking MNQ, always kind of just testing the performance. They were doing really well and they've kind of stuttered, which tells me we're entering a different phase of the market. But up and away has been the motto, so that looks to be continuing. So we'll see. Other things, I'm not a big crypto trader, but I am super interested in Hyperliquid right now. I'm just seeing it all over the place, and the utility seems to be there where you can trade SpaceX over the weekend. There's the Anthropic angle. There was SpaceX before they went public. So Hyperliquid is very attractive. And if anything else, Bitcoin. But I do believe that the day of reckoning with crypto is coming. I do believe that the encryption will likely get hacked, and I do believe there's a potential for somebody we really don't want to have created crypto or Bitcoin for that matter. Um, if we find out the Russians created it, goodbye coin. And, there's one person, my thesis is it could be Jack Dorsey of Twitter fame. He'd be the kind of billionaire that could be sitting on this and has the technical knowledge to be able to have done that and want to remain in obscurity when you're already a billionaire and then you create an amazing product. So bullish case, it's Jack Dorsey in my opinion. Bearish case, it's Putin's boys. And anything in between, if it's actually somebody who's already dead, I don't know. But it's got to be somebody extremely wealthy for not touching their accounts yet. And so those two hypotheses are the types of people that could still be sitting on it. Hey, sorry. Do a better job of getting good sleep the night before I come online. So I'm not sure what that volume is coming from. I'll have to check that. Could have a short here setting up, so kind of watching this. I'm going to switch to neutral. I really don't know what I want to see today. If you caught any of this overnight move, I was short going into the overnight. After the explosive pop higher and the grind higher, I figured to be some kind of pullback. I was wrong. I did only take that trade on a live account, so that one stings a little bit this morning. So hopefully you can hear me. Super high. All right, good. Just want to make sure you could. There we go. Looks like we've got some issues, so I'll work on that. I apologize. We'll look to be better next time. It does look like the stream quality is pretty terrible. So I'll work on that. Sorry about that if you're getting some lagging issues. Hopefully it's not unwatchable. If it is, not the end of the world. We'll come back stronger next time. Yeah, it looks like the stream quality is pretty terrible, so sorry for that. We'll get her dialed in here soon. Huh. Weird. Oh, I need to sit down. All this excitement. Okay, well, I'm getting some really bad feedback and I'm exhausted, so I'm going to drop off. Catch me again tomorrow, and hopefully everything's. Oh, hold on, we might have a short here. Let's watch this next one. This market's starting to move finally. Hopefully we've got some better streaming quality here next time, and additionally that's too bad. Not that this was a good stream, but I seem to have my settings all messed up, so wait a few more minutes, and then I'm going to probably just drop off. Looks good for the short. All right, we're gonna drop off. Sorry guys for the shitty stream today. We'll come back tomorrow strong. Peace.